Welcome back to another day in the life with me, Illegal Mist. We are on the account today, not too much going on. It's currently 6:57 in the morning for me, so pretty early. I got up at 5 because my body told me to, so I'm up. Figured I'd make the video a little early today. We don't have too much going on as far as events and tournaments. The Titan event is coming to a close, and I think realistically, I'll probably be able to get this Void Shard, but I haven't been pushing the last couple days, which probably could have netted me maybe the energy. It would have gotten me a little bit further, but again, I'm not too fussed about it. I'm pretty confident I'll get this Void, and the Diamond Chest will be cool if I get it, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't even know, to be honest. I'm probably not going for this artifact enhancement because the points, it's only 1,000 points, and I need to save my silver if we're having a fusion coming up. The dungeon divers, same sort of thing. I don't know necessarily that I'm going to spend a lot of energy doing things like that because I don't feel like it, so I don't need to. The Ice Golem tournament ends pretty soon. I didn't get very far in it. I was trying a bunch of teams out yesterday, and I just can't seem to find a consistent team. Ooh, nice, an ancient shard out of there. That's nice. So, yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with Ice Golem. I think it's, the issue with it is, you know, you have to have such specific champions, and it takes the fun out of trying to find comps. Like, I was looking for champions that were specifically decrease attack and other champions that provided increased defense, but then it's like, well, increased defense doesn't do anything if the side adds are up, and to take the side adds down with a block revive champion, it takes a lot of damage and it takes a lot of time. So the burn strategy is pretty much the only viable thing. Oh, that's why I had the quest that was like use a rare champion in clan boss, and I did, but my team didn't get the 1 key on Nightmare because I forgot to use my Bat Eater comp that I have to switch some of the gear for Seeker, so that's why I didn't use it. But dang, okay, so we didn't get the top chest on Nightmare, unfortunately, but hopefully we get something decent. This is nice speed, crit damage, and 2 ancient shards. So nothing crazy from clan boss today, actually. We're gonna use our hard key really quick, and I will be right back. All right, we are done with hard clan boss, not Hydra. So, speaking of Hydra, so in case you haven't seen yet, they are going to revert the changes that they made with Hydra as far as the head of decay and the amount of HP that it reduces. So I think they're going to switch it back to the way it previously used to be. They just posted something like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago about it, and I saw it in Farbsoft's Discord. So definitely make sure you guys see that and I don't know, do with it what you will. But we ended up doing our keys yesterday, so we did it the hard way, and we still were able to get the 1 key for Nightmare with the counterattack team. And I was actually, when the head of decay stuff was happening, I was trying my normal team because I figured this team wouldn't work, and I was struggling a lot, and I was like, you know what, let me just try this team and see how it does because I have Miracle Heal on Oella. And lo and behold, they did great. So Geo comes in, obviously the main damage dealer, but everyone kind of just spreads out the amount of damage they do. Uko and Geomancer, I think, were better swaps compared to, we had Coronar and Sissia before. So because they're both AoE, we don't lose the utility that Coronar gets as far as the counterattacks when decreased attack or decreased defense is on the enemy, because Martyr and Oella give us the counterattack pretty much all the time. So very happy with the team. I still had to use Krisk because we needed the ally protection, and like my champion's health was just ridiculously low the whole time. So a great team though, and a little bit more free to play, not free to play, but like end game accessible, because instead of the Lego in Sissia, we're getting Geomancer, who's an epic, and then instead of the Void Lego in Coronar, we're getting Uko. So yeah, cool team, and I was super happy with the team. I had to do a little bit more manual than last week, but it was because I was very nervous that my team was going to wipe when Head of Wrath was out and we had like 25% of our health. So that was the team we used for Nightmare, and then for our Brutal team, we used this one. And it went well. Necmo came in with the lead spot. Duchess gave us the Veil, so that way we didn't need a what's his name, a sham. And then I tried hard and I was not able to do it because my champions kept getting wrecked, so I just did a normal because I thought the change wasn't gonna come. And yeah, so I threw this team together and they worked well. So it was like just a full auto team. Obviously they didn't do a whole lot of damage compared to the amount of like Legos that we have and stuff, but it was just literally just thrown together, and I was like, okay, cool, they got the 1 key, so I ended it. But yeah, those were my Hydra teams yesterday. Like I said, I was gonna make a video, but then with the change, I was kind of frustrated, so I just decided to do my keys and not really do anything with Hydra. So that was that. I did some live arena this morning. I'll potentially post a video on it. I'm not sure if you all are interested in it or not, but we ended up winning 6 of our last 10, but I lost 4 in a row, and to be honest, like, it made me not want to play. And then I got the however many after that, the 4 in a row or 5 in a row win, and it didn't feel that great. Like, it was kind of cool, but I closed out of it, and then I saw we have 3 different arenas with 3 different coins, and I was kind of like, okay, well, I don't know, that's way too much time. Like, so kind of frustrating, like the amount of different game modes and the amount of keys and everything that we have. It's just too much to do, and the fact that our quests kind of depend on certain things, I think will make you kind of gravitate towards those as opposed to live arena. But if they add live arena, then you got to do it, or not do it, I guess. But yeah, so we need to ascend 1 item, so let's find something that is pretty good. Ideally some boots that are speed. 6-star. These ones we could ascend, but it's no fun if they already have speed on them. So let's see if we have any other boots that we could potentially do. These ones have double crit damage, or you know what? Let's do, instead of boots, let's do gloves, because gloves I think are even more fun. So crit damage gloves with crit rate substat. If only those were good. That one has 12. This one has 13. Crit rate I'm talking about, in case you're not watching the screen right now. These ones are fantastic. Holy smokes. Double crit rate roll with crit damage substat, or ascension, I mean. These ones have 12. These ones have 12. Let's do these ones because they're in the reflex set. So crit damage or crit rate. Flat HP. Ugh, yikes. Okay, is what it is. We expected that. Fight and tag with a team from 4 different affinities. I left my defenses in, so that way I can for sure stay in gold 1. A team from 4 different affinities is what I said, right? I can never remember if it's 4 or if it's the same affinity. 4 different affinities. But it's like, man, all of these teams are just so good. And I'm like, how am I supposed to build a team that's supposed to go up against any of these and actually do somewhat decent? I guess this team I could probably nuke with Baron, so I'll leave that in. This team, I'll do it with this team. So instead of these guys, I think all I need to do is put in a either Helicath or Ragash. Give myself a fighting shot, but probably not anyway. The top team, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just send it. I don't really care about it. Not surprising. Go in with the cleanse. Increase our turn meter. Boom. Alright, and then I just need to make sure Baron doesn't use his main move. And hopefully he takes out Wither right here. Nice. Okay, cool. Then it's all down to this team. Throw that on. Okay, unfortunately we did not strip the one we wanted to. Just do this. Popping off. I have a feeling we're dead here. Definitely feel like it now. Alright, you know what? We got the quest done, though. And that's all that matters. Now my energy's capped, though, so... Let's see. I haven't really been farming any specific gear sets this rotation. I feel like that's the one thing that stinks. When you don't have any good gear sets to farm in Doom Tower. Okay, we got that one done as well. The Forge Pass came out. I am heavily considering getting Defiant. At the very least, I'm going to get up to level 50, and then I'll see, you know, how we're looking. I don't spend money in the game, though, and I think it's $20, yeah, so I don't even know if I have the money to spend on it as far as Google Play rewards go, so don't know if I'll be able to do that. Let's run a dragon run real quick, so that way my energy is not full, wherever my dragon team is. I need to switch my Stultus back into Stone Skin because he's in regen right now, which isn't a big deal, but it makes these runs a little bit slower. Man, I wish I could sleep a full 8 hours every night. That would be just like, that'd be really convenient. This run's gonna be slow anyway. Oh, I don't know when the shop resets. I gotta check that too. I haven't found a single seer since that first time, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, it's just really tough because, like, I would love to have Stultus in regen and doing this, so that way he could kind of duo it or trio it, like, very consistently and quickly. But I don't have the books for it. If I had the books, I would definitely do it, though. I have to think it's possible. Between him and Riho, they can duo the boss. Riho can basically solo the boss, which is really cool, as long as the presets are right. And then Bad L could come in, or you could bring in a champion like Supreme Kale, who places even more poisons than Bad L does. And he lowers your resistance or accuracy requirements for Stultus on the waves. Yeah, so my slow runs now 40 seconds instead. Cool. When does this reset? In 38 minutes. Okay, so that won't be anytime soon, but I will keep you all posted. I could probably honestly pause the video and just go back when it's time to do that. I really wish I had silver so that I could do this. And then the other thing I do have, I have this 2400 energy from CVC still. and I'm not sure what I'm gonna spend it on. So if you all have suggestions on what I should spend it on, let me know. I don't know if I have any champions that I need minnow scrolls for right now. Okay, kind of unfortunate that it's defense percentage on an attack, but could be used, I guess. But yeah, so I'm kind of tied between what I want to use it for. I don't have any champions that I think I'm looking for masteries on. I did get a lot of tyrants already. I can finish that up, but it won't take up all the 2400 energy. And realistically, I don't even know what mastery I want for him. I was thinking potentially of getting like the elixir of life to give him some more sustainability, so that way I'm trying him in a ice golem team, but it's not working out very well. He's not tanky enough. I think he'll end up with like 80 something k HP and 3.1 k defense or something when everything's said and done. But right now he kind of just dies really quickly, even with Riho and Bad L healing him. And Supreme Kale's kind of just been sitting here, to be honest. I haven't used him anywhere. 52k HP, 3.k defense, and 250 speed with some resistance. I don't know, he's just not living up to kind of what I had hoped for him, but I'm still definitely not upset that I pulled for him, because like I said, he's a champion kind of for the future, not for now. I did try him in Hydra as well, but the team that I had him in didn't have a provoke champ or a mischief tank, and the increased resistance kept getting stolen, so that didn't work out well. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, if I could farm Lego books with that energy, I would. I don't know that there's anyone specifically that I would do anything with. I wish Kyoku, I was trying to think about using her for the ice golem as well, but again, I'm not finding her useful enough. The fact is, you need her decrease attack, which means you need 350 accuracy for her, and then you also need more than likely a regen set, because she doesn't provide herself with any healing. And I was thinking, like, I think the team that I want to try is Walking Tomb Drang, Riho, and Tyrant. And Riho stays in the Frenzy set, Tyrant is in regen, and then Drang is in regen. And hopefully it's enough. Or maybe Elva. Maybe I bring in Elva instead of one of the burners. I don't know. Tough to say. But yeah, maybe I'll rebuild my Elva. And I think Nubkex has a build with her. And I'll try her and Tyrant and see if maybe they can duo it. And if not, I think her, Riho, and Tyrant could probably trio it. So might try that. But yeah, I will pause the video, and then when the Altar of Souls is back, we'll check it out and see what we get, because we don't have Seer right now. Hopefully she's there when we come back though. All right, we are back, and just like that, it is 8:01 in the morning. Let's see if it was all worth it. It was not. No Seer again. Dang it. All right, well, in that time, I guess I can show you the person that I rebuilt. It was Elva. She's sitting at 64k HP, 3.6k defense, 272 speed, and I have her in a frenzy set, and the goal was, again, try her in Ice Golem and see how it does. She's got all of her books, and I did partial masteries for her because I wasn't sure exactly what I want to do. I kind of wanted to see how she performed in the team and kind of go from there, but yeah, I just don't know. It's really difficult to say I definitely want to grab that, but I can't because I don't have enough scrolls. So maybe I'll just finish up his scrolls, grab that. It's another 16 speed that he can get, which is nice. Yeah, and then I guess this one would be good too for extra HP burns. But he doesn't have books yet, which isn't the biggest deal because he still is able to place it quite a bit. So I did Riho, Elva, and Tyrant to kind of trio the boss at the end, and it worked the first time pretty well, and Elva's revive was on, and I ended up doing the run in just about 3:30, and then I turned off her revive and it took 4 minutes. So I don't know kind of what the reasoning behind that was, but I just don't, it's so tough. Like, I don't know what the right move is as far as champions and builds and stuff like that. Like, I probably don't need him with resistance now that I have Elva in the team, because with Elva and Riho, I'll have block debuffs up pretty much the whole time, and if not, I'll have the cleanse. And then I remember how I was saying I was saving all that silver? Well, it's all gone, so don't even worry about it. Which again just kind of stinks. I'm trying to do right by setting myself up as much as I can, but I just keep having to use resources to try these teams out to find. I want to find something good and consistent for Ice Golem, and at this point, it's like I'm kind of past the point of just teams that are accessible for everyone and just trying to find a team for like anyone. But I think Drang might have to just come in and fill that role that we have Tyrant in if Riho needs to get swapped out. But we'll see. I don't know. I want to pull him really bad. I'll probably pull him next CVC, even though it's not personal rewards, just so I can test them out, because I have access to a clanmates account, but he doesn't have Elva on the team, and she's pretty important for it. And I don't feel like rebuilding his Riho either, because she's in a really good build, over 300 speed and lots of HP and defense and stuff. So, but yeah, we'll end it here. Like I said, I'm just gonna be spending time trying to figure out an Ice Golem team that works, and I might try Elva and Bad L and see how they do against the dragon as well. Maybe, I think with Elva, Bad L, and Riho, it's 100% run for dragon. It should be, at least with Elva in there for revives if needed. It should be totally fine, but I guess we can kind of see that, how that all plays out. But yeah, I've dragged it on long enough, so I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Unfortunately, no Seer. My Ice Golem teams are taking too long, and I didn't have a lot of time to play yesterday, so I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.